One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to one of the most beautiful campuses in the country, Miami University in Oxford, Ohio, and home to the Red Hawks. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Miami, Ohio Red Hawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. The Red Hawks will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Texas Tech's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Red Hawks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressures. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Back to throw, it's Quinn. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
And the Red Hawks will call on their punt team. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On the move, it's Joyner. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside. And the worst,
quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Quinn. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the catch. It's Reynolds. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They booted away on 4th down. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
And the Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. And he was flat and missed it. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. On target to the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Using his legs, it's Crawford. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Red Hawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Quinn. He's got the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Red Hawks will punt it away on 4th down. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Pulls it, fired complete. There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Red Raiders moving quickly to the line.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Takes the handoff. It's Joyner. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They've gotten very little done on their first three possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Redhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Lets it fly. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? To the air. It's Hammond. Gets it out quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Red Raiders come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on third and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give to the back. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Eakin. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Redhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Redhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. To the air, it's Quinn. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Redhawks line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab on the left. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
They We know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Vanderbilt is going to walk off the field there in Nashville with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Back to throw, it's Quinn. Caught over the middle, it's Reynolds. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Miami, Ohio.
Looking downfield on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Got a man. It's Russell. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. To the ground with the back. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's West. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. It's a fumble! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about it as a defensive player. But man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. Really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To throw, it's Quinn. Bringing the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Wants to go up top. Fears the pressure. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Oxford. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Yager Stadium there on Weeb Eubank Way.
The Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it.
Oh, he's got some space. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. Looking for a man, it's Quinn. Quickly out to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Hawks send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking for room, it's Joyner. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He's looking to pass. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. Catches it at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Red Raiders. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Yeah, and the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you could see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Miami, Ohio, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled. Turning it on. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Good enough for
Looking downfield, it's Quinn. Right on the money.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Powers through the defender. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Hawks will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in at the 25. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll try the run, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And that last run leaves him with a third down. Will they keep it on the ground? From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Red Hawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Quinn. It's on target and complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. The lone back's got it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And now on third down after that last run. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it at the 25. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
And that's a first down.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Red Hawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Rush is on him. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. This time it's complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
First and goal, Red Hawks.
Looking to pass. It's Quinn. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Red Hawks! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7.
Texas Tech, 21, Miami, Ohio.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the ground, he's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Hammond. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for space, it's Joyner. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Third down after the run.
Third down coming.
Power football with the run. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the ball comes to rest right there. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
These offenses, sometimes when they get pressed and they know they got to go fast and they got to put points on the boards, sometimes they get a little bit reckless, and they do right here. They give up the safety. Now down multiple possessions and kicking off, the chances of them winning just went way downhill.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. And some room to work.
The return is brought down at the 40.
Here comes the offense onto the field again.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it on the option. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hammond. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. Wants to bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often.
There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Hawks have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Hard running there. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. And the Redhawks are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Back to pass, it's Quinn. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside.
23, Miami, Ohio, 13.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And he's brought down after a nice game. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The inside handoff. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the ground, it's Joyner. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. And the Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. Back to pass, it's Quinn. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here comes the Heat. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And after failing to get that 4th down, it just feels like this game is over. They are going to need a miracle. They're going to need a quick 3 and out. They're going to need a turnover or something to have any shot at getting back in this game.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They are in business, starting this drive inside the 10-yard line. From the gun, looking for a man. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Texas Tech, 30. Miami, Ohio, 13.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll send the tight end in motion. Dropping back, it's Quinn. It's complete to the right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Back to pass. Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
At the 7-yard line, brings up 3rd and goal.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.